Hello, good morning and welcome back. I'm Claire, this is Purple Poppy, and today we are continuing with our Grungy Lapbook. So, when you were here last week, we did all of the front cover and I wasn't sure about this closure. So, what I did in the end, it's going to call me a liar now, isn't it? There you go. What I did in the end was I cut a mini tag, I just bent it round and stamped 785 on it, put a grommet in it. I then also put a grommet through our front flap and I've stuck it down going up and down there. And then all you do is you poke. See, now of course, like everything, you can't do it on camera, can you? But you just poke that through there, and I've just made this music paper, like a giant bead. I've put string through it and a button on the end, just because it's, well, I thought it was attractive. And then that, obviously, once that's through there, you saw this goes through there, and that acts as the seal for the closure. It just slides up through there, you see, and the button is there, and obviously you can push the button up as far as you want, and you've just got a dangly string. I just thought it was attractive and went with the grungy theme, so that's what I did. Also what I did was I bought this mouldy old look through to the inside, and I punched holes top and bottom there to put a string through for a Midori style signature. I then placed a A5 envelope on here because that must go down before we put our decorative paper in, and I am going to leave this side open because I want it to be a giant tag inside. Okay, but I will glue that top down. Okay, so I wanted to do the same thing at the back, so I thought I'd show you how I did it. There's the A5 envelope. I stuck it down, and then I just took my tear ruler. Okay, laid my tear ruler down just inside the edge of the book and tear that up. A, it makes the envelope the size that we want it, and B, it gives us the open edge for our big pocket. So we're going to glue this top. So I'm going to find my glue, and I'm just going to run glue through there, and I'm going to glue that down, bring it over, press it down nice and firm, get rid of that little extra bit that's there. Okay, so now we've got a giant flip up pocket. All right, glue down this side as well. So this is the same. Just run my glue. Now if you wanted to decorate inside this envelope, now would be the time to do that while it's open, before you stick it shut. It just is easier. Okay, now we need, I'm going to work on this side because it's easier with the camera. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this inside back page. Okay, Now, as you can see, because the flap has to be right at the end, you can see a little bit there. So you may choose, you'll have to go that way to decorate some of that. So I'm going to tear off, this is a vintage page out of my Home Chat magazine. Okay, get rid of that. Do the other side as well. These are so fragile, these pages. They're beautiful, but they're so fragile they can only be used. See, look, so fragile. Can only be used to be stuck down. They can't be used as actual book pages. Make sure, if you haven't turned it round, that you are gluing it upside down. And that way it will be right if you look at it that way, or if you prefer you can obviously stick it this way. So I'm going to put that right on that edge there, and I want something else to run down here, and I'm thinking I want like an edge of something. So maybe this edge here, so of a dictionary. Just tear that. So have I got a glue book? Here's a glue book. Just going to run some glue down there. I'm going to put that right on that edge, covering up the blue of that flap. I don't mind if it doesn't go right to the edge, that's fine. And then we're going to do the same with this one, being a little bit gentle because of how fragile it is. Okay, pick that up and bring that right to that edge. Oh, that's interesting. I should have put that on. I didn't think. Should have put that on the other way around, shouldn't I? Can I? Yeah, I can. Right. What is it? Do as I do, not as I say. No, the other way around. Do as I say, not as I do. There we go. That's better. And then we can add this one slightly over and down. And if we bring it over, we get a crease, get a nice firm glow. Okay, and then we can continue to obviously collage the bottom there. I'm going to maybe use, it's not a real postcard, it's only a print, but use this postcard, collage this envelope up. So I haven't said anything. I hope you're all happy, safe and well, and getting your crafting time in. What are you all working on at the moment? I've been obviously working on this. I'm doing my stitchery as well. I've also been doing the Crafty Cat 52 stack number 2, and I am enjoying that. So we can come down onto that, and that will take us almost to the end. So we'll glue this up and we'll find something for the other side. I don't think we can do all of this lapbook on video because if we do, I think it's probably going to be, you know, a year-long series, because if I wait to do each piece on a weekly basis, whilst it's great fun doing that with you guys, it's it does also obviously slow down a bit of progress, because I'm waiting to work with you. I'm going to use a piece of this, I think. All I've done here is stencil, not stencil, gesso onto book page, and then stencil through. So that's been quite good. I like that. I like the look. Can't get my ruler in there now. Sorry, I'm going to have to turn it around like that. Move the glue. Those of you that are here on a regular basis will have noticed that my camera is in a new position. It's finally where I wanted it to be for a long time. One kind lady purchased one of my journals last week, so I was able to go and purchase the camera stand that I've wanted for some time, and it's now here where I want it to be, which is awesome. I think it's better for you guys as well. I think you're getting a much better view. And obviously that's why I wanted it that way. Oh, there's a nice picture. Let's pull that out. We might be able to use that. There you go. See, you find stuff to use in the most unexpected of places. Okay, I'm going to pop that down in that corner, so we've got a slightly different height. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to look through my envelope. Where's it gone? Oh no. Oh no. I looked through my envelope of the paper dolls that I cut out and see if we could maybe pop a paper person on there so that it looks, whoops, just a tad more interesting. We've got a series of gentlemen here. They need a flat line though, really. We could put them there. No, he's quite nice at the moment. She's funny angle, so we can't use her. We've got this lady doing her shopping, but she does sort of look like she's floating in midair because we can't see her feet. So I think I'm going to go back to this man here. We can still see the date. We can see that it's Home Chat magazine. Just wondering if I want to... No, because I don't want to cover up those adverts. Oh, now we've got two gentlemen here. What about this? They're bigger. That might work nicer. Yes, I think I like that. They're bigger. We're going to use those ones. So let's put the rest of these away. Now all of these paper dolls, I've told you before, they all come from books and magazines. You can see, look. So make sure you go through all your books and your magazines and you hunt out what you've done. Okay. Not done, what you own, so already. And I'm going to pop him like he's stepping on that line. Whoops. That line there. And we'll pop them down there. Like that. Right, so that is our flip up envelope. Oops. His foot's come unstuck. That's no good, is it? Right, so we won't bend him back over again until we're sure that that's stuck. I'm going to open this up because I need to cover this page here. Now, I have got some pre-done collard pages. And what these are is, look, they're just book pages that have come out of this glue and ink book. Well, not this particular one, but one that I've used like that. And then I have just collarded on the other side. And that is going to fit on there like that. And that will be the covering. And I'm going to use the other one for the front. Now, it's a bit bright, so I'm going to ink it up. But before I do, I want to get something over that white line. So I'm just going to find another one of these gesso and... where are they? No, not there. Here. These gesso and stenciled book pages. Just had a smashing time with that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue it up completely, and then having glued it up, it will cover that spine area for me. Okay, so if we put this down, make sure that the space at the top and the bottom is roughly the same, as near to the same as you can get. Press down. I'm going to use my bone folder to press down on this spine area like this. Okay, and then having done that, I'm going to wrap it over like so. Okay, and then because this collaged book page here is quite thick, that's going to adhere nicely, and it's not going to show all these bumpy pieces. You see, I'm just going to put that on there like that, and we can see a little bit of edge. We've got this on our spine rather than the white and the brown lines that we had. So before I stick it down, I just want to ink up this collard because it's a little bit bright. And this is our Grungy Lapbook after all. So again, I'm going to turn over and I'm just going to grunge up with some archival sepia. I've just rubbed it all down me nail. Nice nail varnish we got going on there, and it will pick up all the collard piece edges. You can see, yeah, and just run that round. I hope everybody's happy, safe and well. A little bit there come up. I don't know if I said that to you already. I forget what I've said. I'm nattering away, gluing stuff down. Totally unaware of what I have and haven't said to you. So if I gave you my PIN number, please don't use it. Right, okay, everything's falling over. So now I'm going to glue this down. Now I'm going to use a stronger glue for this. I'm going to use my Yoo-Hoo, and I'm going to run this across the edge, down the side, obviously back across the bottom, down that side, and then just a big S in the middle, like that. Turn it over, offer it down. A little minute to grab. Okay, so that's our back, inside cover and the inside of our flap. And now I'm going to do the top layer here, and because we've got nothing there that we're trying to cover up in the way that we often do, I'm going to use one of the tissue papers that we did. Look, I've got this one here where we did the lineage, and then when you'd gone I finished it off with some stamping, and I just think that is the most beautiful page. And then I just used a felt tip to do that blackbird. So here we go again. Let's glue this down. Okay, I'm going to offer that about there, press it down, that's lovely and in place, and I'll leave that for 24 hours to dry, and then I'll come back and tear off all the edges, and I might stencil some kind of sort of bush or leaf or something there to carry on the bird. So that's our back piece done. And bring that over, yeah, bring that over, and obviously I will now go off and finish this side. Ready for when I come back and see you next week. So there you go, there's our flap ready to go, and obviously I need to get a journal card made. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you're here. Hope you found some joy and inspiration. Stay safe. I'll be back very soon. Bye bye for now.